How can something that is looking that small create this huge power gap between the players? Welcome back, warriors, welcome to another Call of Dragons video. In this video we're going to look at the places where decorations hit your account the most, your legion, your stats and your long-term power. The difference is bigger than the most players expect. And today I will show you exactly why. Now there is again a lot of people are speaking about the decoration, so somehow I feel responsible to make more videos over this topic because it's a hot topic. It's like a hot potato or something like this. Now here is the thing with the decoration. I already spoke with my previous videos that there is just huge difference between Golden Dragon, for example. I don't know why I always click on the Golden Dragon, but the Golden Dragon and, for example, a Breath of Rebirth, basically this X in something here, is like 0.5, 0.2. But where exactly, I want to stress out this thing because people have to know. People have to know where exactly those decorations are hitting the most. Where is hitting you the most? And it's not actually an open field. Now people are going to say something, but yes, it makes the difference in open field, but there is other places where these decorations are having crazy impact. And I believe in some of these places that I'm going to share with you, the lances are going to start maybe having some requirements that you're having specific level of your decoration to actually join this alliance. It may sound crazy for me personally when I thought over this, because if I'm rank 5 and I want to have really strong players, I may actually ask for decorations and screenshot over the level of these decorations. But anyway, and speaking about the alliance, I'm going to start with the first place. The first place is going to be Roots of War. This is one of the places where you're going to have one of the biggest impact. Because if you're having many players with the decorations, that is, for example, high level, and that's why I speak over alliances. This is mostly top alliances, okay? This may be the top 5 or top 10 alliances that may actually do that. But if you're having decorations and high level decorations, you're going to be way more valuable on the battlefield. You're going to have a better survivability, you're going to have way bigger advance over the players who is not having this decoration. This is the first point. Now, some people are going to say, okay, Burgas, but you know, it's going to be same like the open field. And to one point, they're correct. It's going to be close to like open field in the KVK. But for Roots of War, there is a specific point, and the alliance that is more stronger, they're going to achieve these specific points. They're going to break a defense. They're going to stop even people going out of the places where you spawned and stuff like this. And the other thing is going to be the rallies. It's going to be the rallies. Having people who is having huge, what was the name? Decorations. It's just going to let them stay alive longer, getting way better trades. So far we saw something like Garwood Kuma, you know, these little tricks that was presented in Roots of War that a lot of alliances implement in their gameplay. But at the end of the day, Roots of War is going to be one of the places, because let's be honest, I mean, if I go over the Roots of War and you see the rewards there, it's just crazy. You're going to get one city skin. I mean, Legion attack, training speed. I think you actually get more training cost reduction. This is the activational chance. And believe it or not, but this 2%, wood, mana, etc. When I push for 50 million power, I have video on my channel, you can go and check it out. When I push for my greatest heights for 50 million power, I train millions of troops, and obviously I promote also millions of troops. But at the end of the day, this 2% can be a crazy number in form of resources. This training speed can be in crazy number in form of speed ups. It's just wild. It's just wild how strong this city skin is for events. It can be also for the brink of war. I mean, many places where you can actually use this city skin to get some advantage from the first look, this small percentage, but they stack up. So yeah, this is one of the places where if you have a decent decoration. Currently I have Lotus Water. It's like level 3, maybe I'm going to make it to level 4. I'm actually working just over one decoration at a time, but right now if I make it at level 4, it's going to give me 2.6 Legion attack. The epic one the epic one that is fully leveled up is going to give me 2% attack, and the other one is going to give me 2.6%, which is crazy. Obviously here we also receive defense, don't get me wrong, but yeah, just want to show you a little example how these legendary big decorations and what is the difference between these two. It's just crazy. And somebody to make this one last level, oh brother, this is going to take so much time, so much time. On top of that, in the boxes is on random, something that I really don't like. But yeah, Roots of War is going to be one of the places where we're going to experience this effect of the decorations. It can be just by sending rallies, it can be just doing a garrison stuff. So far in the game was the pets. The pets was having huge importance in the garrison or your rally. It was not only the heroes, because the heroes actually, whales and krakens, it can be easily max those heroes, 6-star, everything there, artifacts. But the pets was what was making the difference in the reports of the garrison or rally. Right now with this decoration, it's just the power gap is going to get more crazy. And speaking about the rally, every alliance, the majority of the cases, I mean, I was in the different alliance, I played like over 2 years and half, close to 3 years. Yes, I was there, Gandalf, 3,000 years ago. And something that I noticed is each alliance is having a player who is doing the rallies. So right now, this player, to still be the best rally leader, they just have to have these decorations. So this is even putting some extra pressure over the whales or krakens. Okay, krakens, we're not having that many krakens, but over the whales. Because if they want to keep up with this power and be able to lead our rallies and get good reports or destroy the enemy garrison way more faster, it can be bastion, it can be gate, it can be even a city. They have to right now invest very heavily in the decorations. It is what it is, guys. I mean, if you want to have a strong rally leader, this rally leader, all the pressure is on his shoulders. Everything is there. So this is the other thing that I really notice, and this is the huge impact that is going to happen. Is going to be from Roots of War impact over the whole thing there, and also rally and garrison. This is one of the huge places where this thing is going to affect. Even if you enjoy in this type of videos where we're speaking about the power gaps and some stuffs that make huge changes in the game, don't forget to hit one like and also subscribe to this video, and let me know in the comments, is your alliance having a rally leader that is one or maybe two people who is non-stop leading the rallies? It can be for gate, it can be for bastion, it didn't actually matter. So let's talk about the rest of the places where we can get huge value from the decorations. The other place that I think is going to be also going to be Battle for Abyss. In Battle of Abyss, yeah, some people are playing more defensive. They bring their mages and marksmen, so you know they're like not that in hurry. But there is a people who is throwing non-stop cavalry, non-stop infantry. And I'm one of the players who non-stop sending my infantry. Yesterday, my Gorish was having 0 stamina. And normally is actually still regenerating. I'm going to remove my face. As you can see, it's having 157 from 232. So I was non-stop sending my Gorish with Kuma. Some players are non-stop sending their cavalry. The value that you're going to receive if you have decorations for this 15-minute time window is going to be way bigger, especially if you're using melee units like infantry or maybe cavalry. And the other thing I want to point out is just the prices. Yo guys, I'm not joking. Now some people are going to say, oh Burgas, start fighting more, but 150k is crazy amount for random epic decoration. I'm willing to spend 150k merits, but if I have the chance to handpick which decoration I want to get, because we're having like three decorations, epic one, and if I get just random, I don't know. And with each refresh, the majority of the cases you're going to have this one, legendary one, 350. Okay, let me just remove my head. 350. This is way too much. This is just way too much in my opinion. So you have to make crazy amount of merits per week, crazy amount of merits to keep up with these boxes and to be able to, you know, get more decorations. The good thing is it's not just blueprints, and you know, you need for the higher level decorations like 10 blueprints to make one decoration. Is giving you directly the decoration, so I can say in this direction they don't split it on even smaller pieces. But yeah, I think it's expensive, and I spoke with a lot of players what they also think over this, and they just say, yo bro, I calculated and I need like 1.8 million merits per week or something like this, if you just wanted to go and get the decoration stuff and some valuable stuffs there. Because, you know, from the merit shop not always is going to be that expensive. It's nothing crazy here, but from time to time there is pet skills that are extremely valuable, appear here at 1 star and cost 600k merits. It's just crazy. Now this is like 150, so 300 per day. 7 days with 300, because from what I see, let me know in the comments, are you also experience this one? But every time I refresh the daily, I always get a box here. So it's like 300k merits per day, 7 days. This is 2.1 million merits per week. On top of that, you're getting 2 legendary. That is, you can get maybe 2, because again I saw with each refresh we're having the legendary one, so it's actually extra 700, so it's like 2.8 million merits per week just to get the decorations, So yeah, in general I think the biggest impact that people are going to experience is going to be in the Route to 4 and the garrison rally leaders. This is just, it is what it is. This is the places where the decorations hit the most. Because in open field, you make bad positioning, enemy catch you, no decoration can save you from getting killed. I mean, or legions, your legions get killed. So, you know, it's still a lot of skills involved, a lot of skill set on the battlefield. But yeah, at the end of the day, this is the 2 places where I think is going to have a huge impact. Rally leader, garrison leader, and Route to 4. So if you're interested more about the decorations, I'm going to put one video here. You can go and check it out and get more information over the decorations. And also you can share this video if you think is valuable and give you some extra insights. I wish you a great day and see you in the next video.